Taoiseach, James is a proud Mayo man, and we all know how strongly connected Mayo people are. Whether they're from Kiltimagh or whether they're from Castlebar, roots are very important to Mayo men and to James. All of us here are great friends of James Morrissey, and we know he has a wide range of interests and passions. His family, his work, his hill walking, his beekeeping. I could keep going, but it is his work as an author we are here to celebrate this evening for the 5th time. Yes, Inishbofin and Inishark is James Morrissey's 5th book. Oh. The others didn't sell so well, okay. I have to say, I thought the island names were amazing when you think about the author. There's no doubt that James is a real-life boffin himself, and he certainly has the instincts of a shark. Speed, accuracy and focus, all of which have served him so well as one of the country's most respected communicators, which is how I came to know him, first as a journalist and later as a colleague in the PR business. Inishbofin and Inishark is the story of 2 very different islands that James has known for many years, and they are islands he visits frequently from his beloved Cleggan. In many ways, the story of these 2 remote, rugged and beautiful outcrops on the western seaboard mimic the story of this country as a whole in recent times. Inishbofin may not quite be a story of boom, but the island continues to prosper thanks to the hard work and vision of the islanders, while in the case of Inishark, we see shades of our own recent difficulties and emigration with the evacuation of the island back in 1960. All of us, islanders and mainlanders alike, should be grateful for Inishbofin and Inishark. It is a real labour of love and a unique record of a unique part of the world with a unique heritage. The many photographs, some from the late 1800s, make this book more than a history of these 2 islands, but a real insight into what life and living was about. And I have no doubt that when in hundreds of years' time, maybe sooner, thanks to Taoiseach, oil is discovered in West Quarter on Inishbofin, they will all be indebted to James for proving their claim. Maybe he already has the drilling rights. For those of you who may not recognise our hero, I would suggest that you turn to page 1, and there he is with his mother May, with a fine head of hair, maybe a little unlike the man we know today. I think it's very fitting that Inishbofin and Inishark is launched here in the Bailey with its amazing literary history. This is where the first ever Bloomsday celebrations were planned and held, and this is where Joyce, Kavanagh and Behan enjoyed a drink or 2. The Bailey has a new owner. He's here this evening, Michael Holland, and this establishment has just celebrated its 175th year. So maybe it will be the start of a literary renaissance as this great landmark watering hole. It's interesting to note that one of the previous owners of the Bailey, John Ryan, gave many impoverished writers and artists financial support. So maybe Michael might follow the footsteps of Mr. Ryan with our author here this evening. I'd like now to call on Taoiseach and Kenny to officially launch Inishbofin and Inishark.